Alright, hello everyone. Hello. I am so sorry I'm late. That was not a fun experience. I literally nodded off as soon as I got back in. So let me just get everything set up and we'll be all good to go in just a second. Alright. Hope everyone's been having a good day, but we're going to be able to crack on now. I was enjoying the silence. Tough shit. Cope about it, I think. Alright, let me get all these bits and pieces set up. Should be talismans. Yep, there we go. We're getting places. Sorry now again, everyone. Yeah, sleep was not cooperative today at all. So, let me just get that fixed up. We'll have builds and all that shit now sorted out in just a second. So it's A2 in blue. Sasimoto in red. We're trying out this new arena. If it doesn't work out, or if things just don't work correctly. Why did the player not cooperate? I don't know. He was being cringe. But either way, we're going to crack on with this first round so we can get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. You've all been very patient, and I thank you for it. Sasimoto in red. A2 in blue. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. LA. Here we have it. We are going to have the PSGS in the light of Mikola. Not getting any damage off the bat there, as we are going to see some panic rolls coming out there from the side of A2. Sasso is going to go in for that bit of pressure. The bleed proc into the mash. Into the L1. Into a trade. A2 has just had half of his health bar been knocked out, but that is going to be Sasso to the Moto taking the first stock in terrifying fashion. Oh my lord. Hi, Bebin. What did I just watch? You just watched Blood Fiends go burr. So let's just take a quick look at the builds then while I fix all of this crap. There we go. That's about right. Boom. 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 Gonna shoot you right down. Okay, there we go. Alright. Blood Fiends are evil. They do an awful lot of damage. Cursed opening, one way to start it. Yeah, Blood Fiends, 50 Arcane, 16 Strength, 38 Endurance, and a little bit of Mind. Versus A2's Faith Build Shenanigans. Alright, let's crack on, folks. Control 4. 1-0. And the physics are drunk. Are we going to see some more shenanigans? We do see more shenanigans. As Sasso to the Moto takes just a little bit of chip damage, as we are going to see now. A2 going for that run L1. Unfortunately, look at that bleed proc. Into another one. Holy shit. But A2, the Masher in Chief, getting some decent damage in there as well. Into a jump L1. But unfortunately, it's not going to be good enough. Sasimoto taking the next stock. Oh me, oh good god. Yeah, Blood Fiends are nasty. You have to have roll discipline, because that shit can do some insane. I'm gonna grab that weapon. Yeah, Blood Fiends are nice. They're probably the only PSGS that's like left. But either way, we do have both of our players in now once more. Let's crack on with the last stock of the opening round. What could be the last stock, unless A2 manages to get a miracle of JL1 into a nice little bit of counter pressure there on the side of Sasimoto. But the Masher Queen says, "You will respect my spacing." And look at that trade. Look at that bleed proc. Into a nice little bit of damage, a run L1. Into another little bit. Into, that's L1! Oh my good sweet mother of divine. Sasso to the Moto. No prisoner attitude. Jeez Louise. That's one way to start the day as I start the tournament. Oh my god. She had a wife and kids, bro. She had a wife and kids. The mash is real? Oh, it really is. 3-0. Alright, now the next fight is going to be... There we go. Turns out it's going to be me versus IGN. At least it's not Starfist for once. That is true. Hang on, let me just change all of this. Boom. Alright. Alrighty then. So, let me just turn off all of the shenanigans. Now, this should be fine. I should not be causing any issues. Password. Yeah, look in the Discord. It's pinned. IGN. Okay, you're there. Neat. Ugh. On your way? Cool beans. Alright. Cool. Neat. I'm still trying to learn this footwork stuff. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that's the first score logged. I mean, who's in? There is none. Why would you? That's the big question. Why would you bother at this point? Show me your feet like you did for Jacob. I have never shown my feet on the internet. Not willingly. There was that one time, but we don't talk about that time. I was a desperate man, okay? Things had to happen. And you gotta do what you gotta do. I had a family to feed. Do not judge me. Alright. Not even for Jaker? No. He ooh-wooed a few times and I still didn't show him my feet. It's crazy. I'm a respectable man, okay? I'm a changed individual. Hello. I have a feeling I'll probably have to change off of these. Alright. Bad red man. Bad red man. Alright, go into the corner. 34 milliseconds. Jesus. Alright, let me get this show on their own. Into the car. Okay. Where are we going, IGN? See the new trailer for the Garden of Eyes mod? Nope. I don't bother with any. The only visual mods that I look at are the stuff that I can do from here. A Stooler gave me this a while ago. I could probably do with updating it. It's pretty handy. Cool. Are you in the corner? Are you ready to go? Ready to go? Cool. Okay. Neat. What is he going to be doing? Sham to the shear. Cool beans. A little bit of chip damage. When's this IGN guy? I'm fighting him right now. GG's IGN. Alright, that's one. Oh. Control S. I can now see my IGN guy. Yeah. Sorry now. Where is my cursor? Feet for the win? They're so much fun! How could I not use them? Alright. Are we good? Yep, we are. They're pretty fucking good. I actually really dig them. I just need to get used to some of the matchups that's on them. The biggest issue that I have with these is that against someone who plays very patient, I can't really aggress. Okay. Good. And so long as I don't get like I did last week. We do a little bit of mashing. That actually got stuck on his model there. Can you backstab with feet? Yes, you can. Yeah. GG's. 1-1. Alright, note to self, do not mash. He will not let you. 1-1, cool. You do you do a swag ass neck kick? You can do, yeah. There we go. Fix that. Boop, boop, boop. I cannot mash. No one at a certain point you cannot get away with mashing. How dare you suggest otherwise? Alright, we good? Into your corner. Everything okay? What's up, IGN? Something the matter? Let me just check. You're floating on my screen? Here, hang on a second, love. Alright, let me go back here. Let me just... They're seemingly seamless as being quite buggy at the moment. Am I fixed? Fixed? We good? I'm guessing that that's a yes. Alright, that's fine. Cool. Yep. Cool beans. Neat. Boop. Cool, we got a... Wait, I'm floated. Any floaters? No, almost caught with the Darcy tech. too late on that punish attempt. Nope. GG's, friend. 2-1. Held up. What is going on? There we go. 2-1. Cool. Wait, I'm floated. Am I hope I'm no longer floating or whatever. That's very weird why that would be happening. Okay. Alright, we go to the old reliable. Cool. We good? Okay. Yeah, play Dryleaf, not the feet version. It's better. I don't know. I've tried both. I prefer the feet version. As a funny a statement as that is to say. Dryleaf R2 is so good now. Okay, what's he gonna do? How's he gonna initiate this? Cool, got a little bit of damage on there. He pressed there. What a mad lad. Whitney Tally is goated. Feet R2 is mid. Yeah, but it feels good. I tried to strafe that. I probably should have just fucking rolled. Now that I think about it. Can we get the Whitnick Tally back up again? No, GG's, friend. Good shit, IGN. The panic rolls to finish it out. Okay, cool beans. 3-2-1. No, 3-1. Cool. We log that score. 1-3. The feed looks cooler, but I still think it's worse. I'd have to play it. Again, I've done very little play at higher levels, so of late. So it's Embern. Embern is 0. Cool. Fritz. Fritz. Yes, cool. Alright, let me just ask the players then real quick. Neat. Where are they? Where are you? Fruits. Cool beans. Got to restart game? Yeah, that's no worries. But who's in world right now? Alright, we're just waiting for players. Go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you get hand purple blue? Yo, what's up, dude? And we're just waiting for Fritz to get in. Did you Alt F4, IGN? Please tell me you didn't Alt F4. Because apparently that bricks the world. See if you can get back in, Emmy. Yeah, just make sure that you just leave normally, I guess. Fritz. Sometimes it bricks the world. Although I think we're okay now. Yeah, it used to in the older version anyway. It used to just mess everything up. Alright, let's just take a quick peek at the builds. So the builds are as follows. Fritz is going to be rocking that 40 dexterity. The rack. Dagger. And what seems to be... Huh. Next time. No worries, you're fine. Versus the 58 strength and on the side of Embern, who's on the side, and a dagger. But strength. Interesting. Usually I go with Arcane. Yo, Mystic Starboy. Right, let's get this show on the road. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Kaboom! Away goes the bolt. Chris Gohau, thank you so much. Good to see you in, brother, as always. Always appreciate your comments, bestie. As it does seem as though we're going to be looking at Emmy rocking on the scythe versus the twin blade here on the side of Fritz. That backstab grab was absolutely tragical. Absolutely tragical. As we are now going to see both players chilling out. Those runaways. There is the side of Fritz. Nowhere to be seen as we do see the full Ash of War into a bit of a trade there. Embern takes a little bit of damage, but that bleed difference is going to be pretty huge. And it's off Rivers of Blood into a charged R2. 1400 to 2000 HPs. As we do see the Rivers of Bobero, the Bobero, going absolutely crazy here. Unable to get those punishes there because it is so teeny weeny. As we see the swap back over there. Into the Reduvia Ash of War. Into a bit of a trade. Into another trade, but Embern has not been bled out just yet. Not yet. Should be relatively close here as we see the scythe out. Goes for another running attack there. And we do see the R2. Tries to set up for another R2, but unfortunately, Embern is just gone. Looking at this here, we do see those daggers coming out here. The daggers in men's smiles. Into a bit of a trade there. Embern is on 1200 versus 400 HP here on the side of Fritz. That is going to be the Embern taking the first stock. Cool beans. Alright. Very nicely done, ladies and gents. Embern 1, Fritz 0. What's been the buff to Scythe that's had people use it recently? I don't actually know. Oh, who's messaging? Now, is it an artist? It probably is an artist. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, either way, as we peer through the trees in this little forested area, probably owned by Quilcha, let's crack on, and on a 3, on a 2, and on a 1. The bolt is on its way, folks. And so it is, as we are going to see the physics and all of that nonsense. Okay, this we are going to see some rollouts coming out here from the side of both of our contestants. Looking at the standing R1s come out there. We do see the R2 here from the side of Fritz. Not quite able to connect, though, as we do see the Storm Blades jump over the top there from Fritz. None of it is going to land. Some little daggers there just to throw out a little bit of pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. Ember going for those CR1s. Bread and butter of the setup, of course. As we do see a little bit of a dagger. Goes for a bit of pressure there. Tries to set up for another R2, but I think the L1 might have actually landed there, which is kind of funny. Looking at this here, the off dagger is out now once more from the side of Ember as the Stormblade comes out to try and get that punish. Are we going to see Fritz poisoned? No, we do not, but he's not going to be too far off of it. I believe 1 or 2 more hits. As we are going to see Ember go for those punishes. Good wave dashes in forward to try and get that little bit of damage. Goes for a run R1. Not going to hit. And there is the poison, folks. As now the clock is ticking ever down. There's another run attack there. Comes out. Another little bit of damage. Oof. Goes for that. Stormblade tries to force a trade there. But really cannot afford to. Oh, me oh my. So standing L1s come out now once more. Goes for a jump over the top there. Ember is able to get a little bit of pressure. There we go. Looking at this here, we are going to see the poison mist out. As we see the standing L1s coming out here. Not quite able to connect. As the standing L1 comes out there. Good nice little bit of pressure. Standing L1s into the CR1. That is going to be Ember taking another stock. G's. S. Neat. Is tomorrow's tourney challenge up? Let me just take a quick peek here at what I have done. So there's someone who asked ages ago. Let me see. Let's just take a quick peek at tomorrow's bracket. It's Fritz, Just a Wraith, Dip, IGN, Blue Noctara, Shitter of the Third Tree, Embern, and Sasimoto. Again, we had to open it up to both newer players and intermediate players. But either way, ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. And there we have it. We are going to see the poison mist coming out. I'm a beginner. I may ask you to leave because that other guy has asked to join, Sasso. Ooh, and the spinning slash! Into the R2. And to another R2. Those R2 buffs on Halberd are actually kind of neato. And Embern is taking quite a lot of damage. And there's the R2. Into a standing R1. Fritz is not going to go as Jaker, as Heartbreak Jake would say, will not go gentle into that good night. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light. As we are going to see now. Ember and try and salvage a little bit of those mistakes early on. Goes for a jump R2 over the top. As we are going to see now the standing R1. What's up, Dustin? Standing R1 now once more. Goes for that run out. The R2s come out. Ember tries to go for those little hits there, but it is not going to work out. Ember is going to walk into that one though. 1400 to 1100 altogether as that R2 comes out. Tries to go for the second R2. Fritz is going to be roll caught. Forced back into the far corner. Another run R1. Looking at this here, we are going to see Ember swapping over to that dagger. Goes for a jump over the top. A trade. Into the R2, into a standing R1, into a spinning slash. Actually managing to land, evening this one out by a hair's breadth. What's a Basse? As we do see a run R1 coming through here on the side of Fritz, not quite able to get that connection. And the R2s! Both players neck and neck. And the off dagger go of Burr into the R2. Good roll out there. Comes out on the side of Fritz. The Ash of War coming out now. Ember has a very slight life lead here, but... And it is going to be all she wrote, folks. As Ember takes the stock. G to the G's. My G's. Very nicely done. Alright, Fritz. Well done. Good show from the both of you. Burn. Oh, all right. Now, Embern, you are going to stay in, bestie. You versus IGN. Burn. Cool. I def have something with my halberd setup. It's a good setup. Yeah, I think this was Mini Cush's cook assay, if I recall correctly. Yeah, Sasso, I'm going to ask you to step out. You're probably the most experienced player in tomorrow's bracket, and there's a completely new player offering to join. So I literally have it in the beginners info that would happen. So I might ask some of the other experienced players to step out as well, because there's another player looking to get in. That's basically how I run it, so... I know, but it's, again, remember the name of it, you nincompoop. Okay, cool. So it's IGN versus Embern. I need my roll. You can get it. There's an EU tourney either next week or the week after, depending on whether or not I go abroad next week. So yeah, that's just how I've done it. But yeah, it's literally in the rules, so I don't know what to say to you, Sasso. Did you get the roll? You did. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. When did you win it, Sasso? Fairly recently, right? It doesn't matter. Let's crack on with this. Ooh, okay. So Embern should be in red. IGN should be in blue, and that is the case. Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3 and a 2 and a 1. LA. Oh. What's up? Okay, never mind. Apparently there was a bit of a bug there. As we are going to see now both players chilling out. Looking at this here, we are going to see these runaways coming out. Run R1 is going to connect there. Not Irish laggards, English laggards. Managing to connect there from a little bit of distance as the off-axe comes out there to try and get those hits. Good roll out there comes out from the side of IGN. Embern's in a spot of bother here. Looking at this now. We do see that runaway there coming out now. Once more, good rolls coming out from the side of Embern. But IGN says, no, ma'am. I am going to get a hit in on you, and there's nothing you can do. As we do see the dagger coming out there. Another CR1 comes out now from the side of both of our players. But Run R1 actually managing to clip her heels into the halberd. L1s. We're going to see a Run R1 comes out there once more. As we see these rollouts coming out now once more. Into a trade there. Embern's taking a lot of damage. Halberd is doing some serious work as we see the handy tech over onto the off dagger. Embern switching over to Le Fists. Good showing there. As we do see some little turnaways there in neutral trying to get those hits. Look at that, the rolling R1 comes out there. IGN trying to force a rollout here from the side of Embern. Is it going to happen? Remains to be seen as a jump over the top there into a standing R1. Quite delayed into that roll catch there with the halberd. Tries to go for another standing L1. A good turn away there from the side of IGN as well. Embern stuck in a bit of bother. Clipping the heels there on the way out. Good show, good show. Looking at this here. We're going to see a rolling R1. We just see standing R1. The daggers coming out there. Nice little bit of damage there, but the dagger finishes it out. It is going to be IGN taking the first stock. Cool. Alright. Cool beans. Look at them go. Let's just take a quick... Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Cool. We just take a quick peek at the bills. Neato Dorito. So it is going to be IGN on that 52 strength versus the 58 strength here on the side of Embern. IGN going for an actual considerable amount of endurance here as well, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure where all that weight is going. Perhaps for the handy tech? I'm not sure. Not sure where all that extra endurance is going. But I guess once you hit a certain point, there's not much of it. Oh, and now it makes sense. Now it does in fact make sense. Sham Shield Enjoyers. Alright, boys and girls. We have both of our contestants in. Ready to go. Kaboom, kabam, kaplowy. There you go. We are going to see the physics coming out now. Looking at that, the Divine Beast Stomp from Kilo comes out, and we do see Embern sticking to that scythe. Oopsie daisies. There we go. Sticking on that side, good running R1 comes out there from the side of IGN. Is actually going to catch Emmy. Tries to catch in that. The old reliable R1, L1, R1. Good roll out there comes out from the side of IGN. Another running R1 comes out there once more. Tries to get a little bit of pressure. Some spins. The spinners of PSN in enviouses of this moment. Looking at this here, another run R1 comes out there, and the Divine Beast Stomp is going to get a trade, but it is not going to be in the favor of Emmy, as we do see a Whiff Punish come out there into another L1. My beloved Dustin, my beloved, as we see another run R1 coming out there. Looking at that, another little bit of damage. We do see, oof, Halbert Shenanigans coming in to get those interrupts there, but Emmy is gone. 554 and going ever downwards from the side of Emmy, but IGN there managing to get that bolus out. Good run R1 comes out from the side of Embern here, tries to get that roll catch. It is not going to cooperate, as you do see a run R1 coming out there from the side of IGN. Going in there, looking at this, the standing R1 comes through. It's not able to hit though. Goes for another running attack there is the side of Embern, and neither is that. Is going to actually get clipped there. IGN takes just a little bit more chip damage, but is it going to matter as we're within a couple of dagger L1s to finish this one out? Standing R1 comes through there, as we are going to see the off daggers come out now to just try and get that extra bit of damage. And so you have it, and that's all she wrote. 2 to 0 so far. Match point for IGN. Match point for IGN. Again, taking just another quick peek at the builds. 58 strength here on the side of Embern versus a 52. Both on Vagabond starters, if I'm unmistaken. Pretty much identical stats spread apart from the strength end and a little bit of Vit as well. Obviously the I forgot what the exact name of it is, the Dandelion. Apart from the Dandelion, of course, giving her basically back up to full and giving her that little extra bit of optimization. Disgusting. Optimized. Builds. Disgraceful. Alright, well, we have both of our contestants in and ready to go. Alright. On a 3. On a 2. On a 1. LA. Looking at this here, we are going to see the Stone Club here on the side of IGN. Embern, of course, sticking to the fist, not wanting to drop a stock here. Stone Club is kind of interesting. It has that very, very fast hyper armor. Has a little bit of backswing potential as well. And looking at that, it's the biggest downside to it is range, of course. Biggest downside, of course, is range. As we do see that R2 trade coming out there. And actually, believe it or not, in the favor of IGN, who's now getting a little bit of regen there. Emmy taking yet more damage from all of this. Alright. Looking at this here, some little waggles in neutral here. Looking at the standing R1 comes out as well. Goes for another run in there once more. We do see the standing R1. Just trying to keep up that bit of pressure. Another standing R1. Another little bit of pressure. Embern is taking a lot of damage here. 1200 to 1000. Neither side is tier. Trying to force that roll out there is the side of IGN. Has to be very, very careful. Those fist R2s can go burr. Alright, another roll out there comes out as well. Into a standing R1. Embern goes for the sheeps. Cool beans. Stone Club Hyper Armor's true. Starfist real. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, skedaddle, folks. Nicely done, nicely done. Let me just mark that on the challenge. Alright, well, Sasso, it turns out you're still in. IGN was 3. Alright, Fritz and A2 are up next. Cool, cool. Yo, is this the new arena? Yeah, it is. It's the Butterfly Forest SK. Hang on a second. Let me pick up my souls real quick. Very important I don't miss my souls. Welcome. Cool. The Enders Brigade. End of the higher opinion is higher options. Mid AF every year? I don't know what that means, Zaid. I'm sorry. Alright, either way. Either way, we do have both of our players in. Ready to go. Ladies and gents. On a 3, on a 2, and a 1. Fritz rocking that halberd. A2. I would imagine she's rocking the catch flame. Oh my god, Mesmer's orb comes out there. Actually managing to catch Fritz there with a little bit of damage. And the halberd standing R1s are going to come out there as well. Fritz going for that there. We do see the rolling R1 coming out there as well. We do see... Oh my god! That is hyper armor! And another Frostpot to come out there just to try and get a little bit of damage. The Scarlet Aeonia does some shenanigans, but that is going to be a bleed proc. A2 going for the spinning slash. It is not going to come through there, unfortunately. As we do see the Mesmer's Flame Orb coming out now as well. Look at the amount of space that that's able to make into a Catch Flame Whiff Punish there. Can we have a Whiff Punish restored, folks? Looking at this. Another trade comes through there, but the Hyper Armor says, no, sir! Into a bleed proc. That is going to be Fritz taking a stock. Yeah, could you explain what you mean, Zaid? I don't quite know how to make parse what you were saying. I would ask that you you clarify that, and I can get to it when I get to it. All right, ladies and gents, we've both of our players in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Allez. As there we have it. We have the Light of Mikola doing a little bit of damage there. Fritz is taking quite a bit of damage, but the bleed comes through to get that interrupt as a standing R1. CR1 comes out there as well. Looking at this, we are going to see the attempt to kind of catch that. The bleed bar is building up ever higher. As we are going to see now A2 into that trade. Tries to go for a spinning slash there once more, but it is not going to land. You hate to see it. We do see A2 run in there. Tries to go for that. Set up for it now once more. Into the spinning slash. It is going to hit. Doesn't go for the follow-up there, but the Light of Mikola is ever bright as it is blinding me. Holy moly. We do see that reset there. Goes for that trade, but the height when the armor is hyper into the bleed proc. Oh me, oh my. Into the Scarlet Aeonia Bloom! Giving herself just a little bit of counter pressure there, just to give her some space. Tries to go for that trade there once more. A2 now is very, very low. She can't afford to earn her namesake and go for those mashes. The Catch Flames coming out into a run R1. And we do see... Oh my god! A2 actually won that. What the heck? I thought that was going to be a trade and she was going to keel over, but no. Catch Flame 2 Pro. Now it's 1-1, folks. Anything that can whiff punish Stone Club. Stone Club is quite short. And you wait till you bait out the second swing and then you can punish it. Or Dagger, obviously. No, she's a legend, Dustin. She's an absolute legend. Alright, A2's been rocking some kooky stuff over the last while. It's an absolute pleasure to watch. Alright, folks. We have both of our players in. Let's crack on. Kaboom. As you do see the Light of Mikola once more. Shining ever incandescently. And there we go, Mesmer's Orb! Actually does manage to get a little bit of damage there as well. Looking at this here, we are going to see A2 going for the Scarlet Aeonia Bloom. The EP pot comes out. A2's got to get out of there. Into a bit of a trade. Fritz is quite low here. 900 to 2300 here on the side of A2. Goes for a running attack there from Kilo into a Catch Flame. Into the mash with the Catch Flame. Into a trade, but the spinning strikes. Or spinning slash, sorry, comes out. And it is going to be reposted. And that is going to be a bleed proc into the full R1 chain here from the side of Fritz. And A2 has locked the fuck in. Taking her into the lead with a 2-1 lead currently. Fritz is going to have to change something if he wants to come through on this one. Holy. Holy. Skiffridge, thank you so much for the resub. I just noticed that. Thank you. This fight getting intense. It's a good fight. A2 always puts on one hell of a show, as does Fritz. Both of them use some quite unorthodox setups an awful lot of the time. It can be very, very fun to watch these two fight. It's one of the reasons why these fight nights are pretty cool. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1, allez. Whew. Looking at this here, we are going to see... Oh my god, Mesmer's Orb is going to hit for the full thing. Into a bit of a trade there. Unfortunately, just get a little bit of hyper. As we do see the Catch Flame coming in there. Standing R1 into the spinning slash. Good roll out there from the side. And look at that. Punishing the bleed proc. As we are going to see another spinning slash come out there now once more. We do see the Catch Flame. It is going to go right over his head. It is into a standing R1 punish there. Into a follow-up standing R1. Looking at this here. Fritz is now without tier. And look at that. The trade. That is going to be 606 to 968 as the EP pots are coming out. Tries to go for the trade. There is A2. But it is now evened out, ladies and gents, 2-2 match point. De points. Farming Tool Gaming incoming. One should hope so. You know, it is harvest. It's harvesting season. Wait, I'm guaranteeing not many of you got that reference. Fuck. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alright, folks. Match point between these two gamers. Fritz in blue. A2, the lady in red. And then a 3. And a 2. And 1. LA. That was a Mountain Blade Warband reference. I'm not sure how many people... Although Fritz would get it. That's the important part. As we are going to see the full chain come out there from the side of A2. A little bit of roll catch shenanigans into a bleed proc, but has been rolled as we are going to see the Crucible tail. Goes for an attempt to roll catch there, but unfortunately A2 has taken a lot of damage. Standing R1 into a catch flame, into another catch flame. A2 resetting here into this little bit of a neutral, managing to get the blue into a bit of a trade there. The catch flame lighting them up like a Christmas tree. Oh my lord, the light of Mikola descends from above. And Fritz has taken quite a lot of damage from that. Into the Scarlet Aeonia Bloom! Once more. But the EP pots are coming out here, but they are not going to hit. Managing to get that interrupt as the flame does be caught. This is anyone's game here. Into a trade! A2 is not looking good here. Into a trade! A2 takes the stock. G to the G, my G's. Holy moly, good stuff, A2. That was a really good round, love. Alright, 2-3. Close match. Good shit. Okay, it is apparently now me versus Sasso. So let me get that sorted. Cool beans. I hate that I have to reorganize this thing. Cool. GG's, a step into the light is warm. I'll be with you in a second, Sasso. One moment. I just have to turn off some shenanigans. I just need to turn off that. Just need to turn off this and this. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's do it together. Okay. So, my fight. Neat. I think I'm blue. Yibbity yibbity. Yeah, I'm blue. Okay, cool. Oh, I just realized I have to turn that back on again. 1 second, Sasso. My apologies, bestie. Okay. No. Wait, what? Oh, my apologies, sir. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. This is the one downside to playing in my own brackets with all the bloody bells and whistles. Very annoying. Because I have to turn off all of the scripts and stuff like that to make sure that it works. And doesn't, like, mess up. And turn on my HUD. It's annoying, but I'd probably prefer an opportunity to actually play. Alright, let's go, Sasso. You good? Cool. Let's see if I can get in time. Cool. Alright. Is he gonna try? How's he gonna initiate with it? Ooh, okay. Why did I baby jump there? Managed to get out. No, GG's. I don't know why I went for that JL one. That was goofy, silly Teehee X3. Let me get that score up for the Sasso to the Moto. 1, Control S. Very winnable. And I squandered it, folks. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, we good? Cool, we're good. Neat. We've let him reset though, which is not good. That range is kind of interesting. I should have just gone for that punish there. I expected the roll catch. Oops, and the trade. GG's, friend. What's up, Sifra? How goes it? 2. Neat. Yeah, there we go. Cool beans. Okay. How are you keeping, Sifra? Cool. I need to be careful of the range of these things. I haven't played against them enough to really figure them out. Panic roller. Ooh, that is quite a nasty trade. Here we go, get the swaps. Sasso's intermediate, guess it will a lot last. He's gotten quite good. Yeah, it's nice. Just missed a roll. Oh, good punish on that there. No. GG, Sasso. Alright, moving on. Let's get this show on the road. So, Sasimoto Trio Swoop. Neato. So then it's going to be Fritz versus IGN next. Let's get this. 0. So, IGN. And then M-Burn, and then I'll fight M2. Okay. Cool. Then... Zero. Cool. Neat. Boop. Boop. Neat. Build. It is V1. Yes. So IGN is on the left. Fritz is on the right. Dokily. And then I need to turn on these things. I'll probably figure out a way to get these done a little bit quicker in future. The more I do these, the easier it gets. So, all right. Neat. All right, both players are now in. Ready. And ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. LA. As we are going to see now both players chilling out, going for their shenanigans. As you do see that magical DLC grease coming out here on the side of IGN. The Poison Mist here on the side of Fritz. Arcane Scythe is quite good. Scythe Dag is a very, very nice setup. It's probably one of a favorite of mine, as we are going to see that R1, L1 coming out there. Looking at that, the CR1 is going to get that little bit of damage. Fritz is taking an absolute load of damage there. Holy moly, as the standing R1 comes through there from the side of IGN. Not quite able to get it. Goes for that running R1. It's not able to connect. I do see IGN there. Did read that there was going to be a rolling R1. Or not a rolling, a running R1 from the side of Fritz. Tried to go for the strafe, but the CR1 did get that interrupt. Very nice stuff. And look at that. The halberd just going to absolute town. That's a GG. IGN takes the stock. Cool. Now, Neato Dorito. Alright, folks. Are you still poisoned? Or is it just... It's a visual bug. Never mind. Alright, ladies and gents. On a 3. On a 2. On a 1. Allez! As we are going to see now, the physics here from both players. Yeah, it seems to be a visual bug here on our end. But the Poison Mist is out now once more. IGN going for that running attack there, but not quite able to connect. We do see those resets here. Standing R1 is going to get that clip. The off dag comes in there as well. We do see Fritz taking quite a lot of damage. A trade runs through there. IGN on. There we go. They see the tally swap there just to get that reset. Standing R1 comes through there from the side of IGN, but it is not going to connect, as we are going to see that running R1 actually getting that hit. Looking at the side. Breathe a sigh of relief as the poison is now real, chat. The poison is now, in fact, real, as we do see another little bit of damage. We do see these runoffs coming out here now once more. Another run R1 isn't quite going to be able to connect. There we go. Here we go, as we are going to see the standing R1s now coming out now once more. Trying to get those catches in there. It is not going to happen. Oof, nice little bit of damage there from the side of Fritz, but the trade comes The attempted trade comes through and not quite able to do it. Well, I couldn't play, and sometimes the new map is dark and difficult to read as it seems. What do you mean? I don't quite follow. Sifra. Don't quite follow what you're trying to communicate to me there. Is the brightness not? Oh, it's more dimly lit. Gotcha. Maybe. I'm not sure. It looks fine to me. But either way, we do have both of our players in. Match point here for IGN. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Looking at that there, we are going to see the spinning slash coming out there. Standing R1, the hyper armor into an R2. Interesting. As we do see some bleed shenanigans coming out there. Oh my god, the backstab. Beautiful backstab there from the side of IGN into the Giants hunt. But unfortunately, Fritz is gone. Not going to fall for it. As we are going to see some... Oh, the backstab grab does actually manage to get a little bit... Oh, the R2s. Tries to go for the CR1. It is not going to connect. Fritz is just going to be able to press with impunity on that off tag. We have 1300 to 731 here on the side of both of our contestants. Life advantage very much on the side of the Gugs here from IGN, who is going to get interrupted, and that's evened this one out by a fairly substantial margin. Hubris, ladies and gentlemen, as that is the tier gone. 467, and the roll out there, good double roll comes out there from the side of Fritz. And dagger there just to try and proc that tier. We do see the standing R1 into another standing R1, but it is not going to matter. That is going to be IGN taking the stock. Well done, besties. Alright, let's log the score. Alright, we're halfway through now, folks. .3-0 for IGN. M-Burn versus the Sasso to the Moto. Hello, Moto. Hello, Moto. M-Burn. Nito. All right. Let's crack on. Oakley dokley. Looking at this now, it's going to be Sasimoto versus M-Burn. Beautiful. Bootiful. All right. Let's just take a quick peek at the builds. Yeah, indeed. It is going to be the 40 end, 58 strength here from the side of Sasso to the Moto. Oh no, not Sasso. That's not Sasimoto. Hang on a second. That doesn't make any sense. That is going to be... There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it, chat. We're so pro. As it is going to be the 50 arcane here on the side of Sasimoto. I was like, what? What cursed build is this? But no, it's 58 strength then for M-Burn. Alright, cool beans. Let's get the show on the road. Round 1 of this first 3, best of 5. Let's go. Barbie girl. As we have the physics drank. As we have the mist poisoned. And toxic miasma has appeared into that off dag hit right off the bat there. Good roll comes out there from the side of M-Burn. Another run R1 comes out. Sasimoto goes for that. He is going to be spaced out though for the side of M-Burn. As we do see these off daggers coming in here to just get a little bit of extra damage. The bleed proc comes through into a rollout there from the side of Embern, who is going to be whiff punished here. The reset to neutral here from the side of Sasso Tadamoto. Goes for CR1 there now once more. The JL1 from Kilo, my beloved, getting a little bit of damage into another bleed proc, into a CR1, into another CR1. Very nicely done. Textbook PSGS shenanigans here from the side of Sasso Moto. Elomoto. Alright. Sasso 1. Embern not. Yeah, no, he's improved immensely. It's just he's not been in many tourneys. So, alright. Ladies and gents. We have both of our players in. Let's go. Kaboom. Sasso 1 as on this round 2. Jump R1 to try and initiate there, the classic. As we do see Sasimoto getting a tasty bit of damage off there. Looking at this here, we do see this long neutral develop here. Embern trying to get that poison missed out. Sasso not electing to go for. Oh, that trade. And actually managing to get some tasty damage off on Sasimoto here is the side of Embern, who is going to be double rolling out here. Looking at that, the PSGS. CR1 comes out into another. And that's going to be a bleed proc. Pop goes the balloon. Holy sheesh. Neat. Sasso 2, Ember not. Find a close range when it's important. Yeah. I can change some settings in a bit, folks, if we're having trouble seeing stuff. It's good to know that there's some issues. But either way, both players are in. On a 3. On a 2. On a 1. Match point here for the Sasso to the Moto. As the physics are drank. The mist poisoned. As we are going to see now. Not IGN. Sasimoto. Getting some immediate pressure here. The counter pressure comes through there on the side of Embern. Both sides relatively even. A little bit of a life advantage there goes in the favor of Sasimoto. Jump R1 over the top here. And the off tag comes through. CR1 into an L1. As a stand, are we going to see some more damage? CR1. Nice. That trade, the bleed proc comes through. That's pretty huge. As we do see the poison bolus there used up pretty much for free. And Embern takes another little bit of damage. The standing R1. The waggles in front there to try and force something of a mistake. Jump R1 to try and initiate another jump R1 to just keep that pressure up on Embern here. Try and punish her attempts at spacing. As the... Oh, there we go. It is still evening out though. 900 damage. 900 HP, and that's the tier gone. 1300 to 900. But Sasso still has his tier. Good roll on the bleed proc there on the side of Embern. Into the standing R1, getting that anti-air. 800 HP to 1000. Neither side has a tier here. Into a trade. Going to be in the favor of Sasso as a rolling R1 comes out there. Embern's taking more damage. 600 to 400. Both players are in blue. Feather, which is of course huge. It's going to improve their absorption by a fairly substantial margin. And into a trade, and that is going to be Sasimoto pulling through. GG's. GG's. Alright, looking at this here now. So we've hit the halfway mark. Alright, A2. It's me and you. And you can knowledge check me. Weird shit I've never fought before. Let's go. This is important, bestie. Alright. Cool. Let me transfer over to this here. And let me do this. I'll be in red. Okay, cool beans. So I'm gonna press 9. No, that's not what I'm after. Don't be swayed by his ways. Alright, there we go. Cool. Auto will be fine. He's Sasso's a known cheater and spacing abuser. Real and true. Oh me, oh my. Ugh, I'm getting blinded here. So turn off host things. Dependencies. Yeah, there we go. So true, bestie. Spacing is a tech, not a glitch. Oh no. Don't even start. You'll actually traumatize me, lads. Those conversations have been so long ongoing. Here, I'm just gonna turn on it just onto what I usually do. No? Where the fuck is... There we go. Alright. I've spent too long in DS3 to deal with that shit. Alright, you good? Can you hit me? I need you to hit me. It's not a request. Thank you. Alright, it's all working. There we go. There we go. Bruh. What the fuck is that? I was joking when I said you were to knowledge check the fuck out of me. Please. Oh, it desynced chat. It desynced. Let's fucking go. What? GG's 8-2. Clip it? Yeah, clip it and ship it. GG's. Alright, here we go. 1, Control S, there we go. Alright. Are you good to go? Magnificent, darling. Alright, alright. I forget my inventory layout. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Backstaboo? GG's A2. Alright. 1-1. Control S. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it. We saved the scores. Wait, why is it... whatever, I'll fix it again. It shouldn't be disjointed. It should be the same size. I'm so confused. GG's. What about a name change to RT? That's a good fucking name change, I think. That's a good rebranding, folks. I reckon. IMOTBH. This is gonna hurt. Oh my god. Can I backstab it? No! I can't backstab it! What the fuck? Backstabu? GG's A2. Would you become? What would you become a CL1? Maybe. Maybe you would. What would you prefer to be? What would you like to be when you grow up, Sasa to the Moto? Okay. Alrighty then. Actually, I feel like some of the footwork. Alright, what's the punish here? No! Frost pot is the punish. That is a lot of damage. GG's A2. GG's bestie. Alright. GG's. Alright. Well played, my dear. Well played. Now, who's up next? So, 3, 1. Alright. Oh, it's actually me up again versus Embern. The double E. Alright, Emmy. S, there we go. Fixed it. And then my last fight then will be against Fritz. Okay, cool. Alright. You good? Let's go. I don't think I've fought Scythe on this setup. I actually don't think I have. Huh. Oh well, we'll see. Cool. Oh my god, my swaps are abysmal. Hello. I love that Ash as a means to punish it. Nope. GG's. Okay. 1-0 in the favor of M. Byrne. Yeah, how do I approach that? Just space better forehead? Possibly. Right. Cool beans, you're in your corner. Let's go. Pretty sure you won't be able to fast enough, I'm pretty sure. Well, you're going to force a desync on our latency anyway, so... No, spacing is off. Good rollout. No? Mm-hmm. I actually phased through her there. What the fuck? Do I have a tier skip option? I don't know if I do. Nope. GG's, Emmy. Alright. So that's... What else do I have in my bag of tricks here? Do I have... Oh, I do. Why not? Why not? Why the hell not? Cool. I rarely use guitars. Should be a bit of a laugh. Alright. Is Enda getting M burned to death? Well, it's what I get for playing with the fun setup, you know? And not playing all fucking week. That should have been a backstab and you know it. Thank you for letting me ball us. Fun switches to guitar. Nope. Alright, GG's, Emmy. 3. There we go. GG's, bestie. Alright, let me mark that in. 3 of those. Cheese, bestie. Alright, now it's going to be Sasso versus Fritz. Cool. Zero. Control S. That should be all right. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's go here. Neat. Okay, cool. So, I need to turn on all of my shit. It's dependencies first, and then this. And then move this over here. No, that's not what I'm after. No. And there we go. Cool. All right. Both of our players are in. I just need to get them to the right. There we go. All right, Sasso in blue, Fritz in red. Ladies and gentlemen, round one. This is first to 3. Allez. There we have it. We are going to see the physics, the roars, and it is immediately going to be punished there by Sasimoto, who's going to be getting some good damage in there. Jump R1 over the top there once more. Good showing. Managing to get a little bit of damage. Looking at that there, the attempt to whiff punish comes out there on the side of Sasso to the Moto. A JL1 there just to try and get those hits in. We do see the R2's coming out. Into a JL1. Resetting into that neutral. 1300 to 600. Sasso is going to be taking a little bit of damage. But the anchor! I think that's the first time Sasso has been taken out today. Good job, Fritz. 1. Good job. Anchored. The anchor does indeed do a considerable amount of damage. Just a smidge. Alright, folks. We have both of our players in. Ready to go. 3. On a 2. On a 1. Allez. Physics. Hells would be very happy. Very, very happy. I actually seen Hells the other day. I couldn't believe it. That his anchors are doing some work. As you do see the attempt to punish there. Not quite able to do it. Looking at that. They're going to see that attempt to whiff punish here. Sasimoto trying to pressure, but Fritz says no, sir. And looking at this here. The damage, punishing the jump. But the bleed proc comes through. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. And that there, the attempt to punish here once more. Sasso playing very carefully, not wanting to see what happens when the armor is hyper into a JL1 there to get that punish. Sasso trying to force rolls here, but it's not working out. There's a jump over the top there, comes out. Comes in there for a bit of a punish. JL1 into the bleed proc. That is going to be forcing a 1-1. What's up, Saucy? How goes it, brother? Orangutan, hello? We can very quickly do something here, just in case. I know people were complaining that it's... Is that a bit better for everyone? Indeed. Alright. Either way. Both players are in. Ladies and gents. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. To the lay. As we are going to see the physics. As we are going to see the buffs. Jump over the top. Not quite able to connect. Hate to see it. We are going to see these stutter steps here in neutral as a jump R1 over the top there comes out. Another jump R1 comes out over the top. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. As we're going to see the standing L1s come out there. Into a bleed proc. Good rollouts come out there from the side of Sasimoto. He's going to be trying to go for those whiff punishes. But when the armor is hyper and a JL1 comes through, forcing that rollout into a whiff punish. Whiff punish. Restored, folks. GG's. 2 to the 1. GG's. G to the G's, my G's. Alright, both players are in. Let's crack on. 2-1. In favor of Sasso to the Moto. You're going to see that swap over onto the Zwei. Not 1, but 2. As we are going to see that pressure come in there. Sasso overextending. You hate to see it. Unfortunate, a jump over the top there comes through. Into the whiff punish there. Beautiful spacing comes out there on the side of Sasimoto, though. Actually managing to get that nice little bit of damage. V-nice as the froth pots. Ring out. Not going to connect, though. Jump over the top there. Jump R1. Oof. Goes for that CR1. Into the whiff punish. And there you have it. Sasso to the Moto. Takes another stock. The 3-1. Actually, I'm actually curious as to what the score is right now. Okay, cool. Nito Dorito. So, who's up next? It's going to be IGN versus A2. S. You've missed A2's builds being A2-ish. That's what you've missed so far. What else have you missed? Oh, that's a very good question. You just seen Sasso get anchored. Yeah, it's been a tourney. Let me just add IGN there real quick. It's short one. 6-player brackets are generally you fly through them, which is quite nice for me. Any build with Radigan's icon is going to be something else. All right, there's IGN. Well, I mean, you could take a look at the build sauce. And you tell me. So IGN is on a pretty standard strength build. And then there's A2 and that 71 faith. Oh, ye of little faith. Yeah, it's always something. Alright. Ladies and gents, we have both of our players in. Let's crack on. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. The light of Mikola descends from on high. And a late physic butt. Oh, and the R2 set up there, just not able to do it. A2 is getting outmashed. But the catch, when the flame is caught. Oof. Unfork. And that is going to be IGN taking the stock. S. Actually. Wow. Digified Neon. That's so cool. Bye, Digified Neon. Alright. We have both of our players in. Boom! The bolt is out. The physics are drank. Mesmer's orb is out, covering half of the arena. As we see that immediate pressure come out there from the side of IGN into a spinning strikes. Good rollout comes out there on the side of... There's the Scarlet Aeonia, and the daggers are just going to come through there just to give a little bit of chip damage on the top there as a trade. In the light of Mikola! And it connects! What the hell? A2 manages to get the hit. Another light of Mikola! I have no idea what's going on there. The light show is absolutely stunning. Into a chair, into a run R2. Good rollouts coming out there from the side of A2 and another trade. Oh! Oh my god. Thank you for blinding me, A2. I appreciate that from you, bestie. IGN on 2. That was a surprisingly close match. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh. Silly game. I love it sometimes. Sometimes it's very funny. Alright. Both players are in. Let us crack on as we see the swap back over. Party hard with all these lights are real. As we are going to see the bolt out. Mikola's light coming out now once more. But the block actually dealing with it. Into a standing R1. But unfortunately, KGS says no. And the light of Mikola again. Tries to go for the spinning slash. Tries to go for it again, but unfortunately... Whew! The piercing fang. Marco would be envious. Into the R2 trade! The light of Mikola. As we do see Mesmer's orb out more once more to try and get the catch. Into the catch flame! IGN keeping up that pressure. Into the catch flame again, but unfortunately, when the armor is hyper. GG's. Oh, Marco Tech. You can just block that, apparently. That is going to be IGN taking the stock. Well played to everyone. Now, A2 always puts on one hell of a show. Alright, I'm going to fight Fritz now. Cool beans. And then after that, it's going to be A2 versus Embern, IGN versus the Sasso to the Moto. Alright, I need to turn off this. I need to adjust. The old DS1 block tech. The old block tech. Passed to me by my grandfather. Passing through our family for generations of Souls players. Only people who recall blocking exists are real. Is that working? That should be working. Yes, indeed it is. Enter the. 65 decks. Fritz on the side. I love blocking. Alright. Any blockers? Alright, that's that done. Sorry, now Fritz, I have to get everything. Get my stuff set up. Do I stick to guitars? Or do I go... I go Danes. Fuck it, we go Danes. Danes is fun. Danes is cute. I like Danes. Alright, let's crack on. Boop. Alright. Fritz on the scythe. Backstaboo. That would have been funny had it worked. No! Nah, I didn't get that break. That's on fork, bestie. GG's Fritz. That thing is so fucking goofy. Holy shit. Oh my god. I love it. It's so silly. It's so fucking silly. Alright. Yeah, let me at it. Let me at him. Alright, Fritz. What's up, list? How are you keeping? Long time no see. Okay, there we go. We did it. We did it. We saved a whirl. Alright. Oh, okay. We negative space those. No. No, let me backstab you! Gonna go for the follow-up? No? Okay. No, I went over the top. Fuck. Chow. Whoops. Yeah, we stick to this. Yeah, that'll be fine. Double up on that defenses. I love multiplicative defense stacking. It's so much fun. And honest, guys. Trust. GG's friend. Multiplicative stacking of the buffs. 2. Yes. Like, Blue Feather on its own is pretty fucking good, but you add upline and you add the shield tally, and that shit just... My defenses are kind of insane. Oh my, this kitty got claws. That kitty got claws. Let me in. Let me at him. Let me at him. I should have... Do I have poise break now? No, I definitely have poise break now, though. Num 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 num. GG's. Multiplicative damage buffs. Even just the fact that everything in this game is fucking multiplicative is kind of insane to me. Would have been really funny had it landed. It's a bad time to be Fritz. Do you get it? Cause sheeps. GG's, friendo. Well played, Fritz. Alright, now it's time to get all of this shit set up. I don't think I'm playing again. I'm fucking hysterical. You better remember it. Okay. Please clap. Alright, and now looking at the bracket. It is going to be, I think it's A2 versus... Pack it up, you're done. No! Don't lie to me like that. Alright, now it's A2 versus Embern. IGN then versus Sasimoto. And then I think we're done. Yeah, nicely done. Force back in now once again. Real and true. Okay. Let me get all of this shit sorted. So it's A2. A2 in blue. Embern in red. Alright, cool. The German classic. Oh my fucking god. Ah, now here. That's outrageous. Sauce. It's bad when I'm saying it's bad. Jesus fuck. Alright, anyway. Okay, cool beans. Alright, we have both of our players in. Embern versus A2. Want a nice clean fight, ladies? As we move on. And on a 3. On a 2. On a 1. To the lay. Physics, poisony mist, explosions. Actually managing to clip Embern there. As the Scarlet Aeonia is continuing to do some work. And that is going to be... Is Embern rotted? She is. Oh, yo! Into the catch flame as a bolus punish. But A2 is going to get punished herself. Then the standing R1, the masher in chief. Into the spinning strikes! Oh my lord. Into a catch flame then for Kilo. Into a standing R1. Embern is very low. Did you just try to pivot cancel? Did I just see an attempt to pivot cancel? The light of Mikola shines ever brighter. Into the CR1. No! A2! Holy shit. One shot. Oh, the bracket. Did I not fix the thing? No one told me. Rip and piss. That was way too close. It really was. Here. Alright. Alright. Cool beans. Both players are in. And ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1, LA. And a light comes down from above. The orbital bombardment. Baffle bravas. The score? Yes, the score. Sorry. There we go. As Mesmer's orb comes out now once again. Now this hero run R1 comes out. Good roll out there. Comes out from the side of A2. Who's going to use that opportunity now probably to flask. Or I'll be out of stamina. That works either. Did you see a rollout come out here now once more? Goes for a running R1. CR1 comes out there to try and get that punish. As we are going to see now. A2 getting a little bit of extra damage. Goes for a run R1. CR1 comes out there to try and get that punish. But the light of Mikola shines down upon thee. You're going to see some rollaways coming out there. As the flask will be punished. Goes for that roll out there. The catch flame. Goes for another run R1. Standing R1 into another follow-up R1, but the dagger. Embern is slowly but surely being brought down. She can only afford to make a couple more mistakes. Into a run R1. Into the light of Mikola again. A2, no! Embern takes another stock. Yo, chi-chis. Chi-chis. Alright, both players are in and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen. And a 3. And a 2. And a 1. Kaboom. It's the light of Mikola. Oh my god, look at that damage. A late physic into a standing R1 into another follow-up R1. Tries to go for that spinning slash, but unfortunately, a light of Mikola comes down once more. But Embern has gotten wise to the tricks. As it's going to be a poison mist stuck in the corner. A2 manages to get out just about. With punish restored. CR1 comes out there from the side of A2. The light of Mikola once more! The nuke did not quite make it. You hate to see it. GG's, ladies. Good fight. Fun to watch. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Now, so let's just look at the scores so far as we move on to our last match. It is Sasso on number 1. IGN number 1 as well. They're tied for first place points-wise. Both on 12 points. I'm on no, it'll be Embern, I think, who is going to be third, and I will be fourth, by the looks of things. GG's. Yeah, I'm thinking that's how it'll be. Yeah, Embern has 9 points, and I have 7. You hate to see it. There's so much blood in one half of the field. I think that's intentional, but I'm not sure. It was fun fighting. Thanks for filling in on such late notice, A2. You came in clutch, sister. Enjoy. All right. Okay, so it's IGN now next. Hells yeah. Okay, 0. The Ignition versus Sasso. I'm not actually sure. Today was my first day of playing in this arena. I just wanted to take it for a test drive to see if I wanted to use it for future events. So if you have any feedback for it, just let me know. It's going to be Sasso in blue, IGN in red. Neat. It is, but I just noticed it a lot. It's serene. It's serene. Okay. All right, folks. We have both of our players in. Let's do the rocking and the rolling. This is the last round of the pools. Sasso versus IGN. As we are going to see the physics. As we are going to see the Halberd buff. PSGS is going to get that punish. Sasso is just seeing blood here, ladies and gentlemen. Going for that roll catch. IGN is getting torn apart. Good roll out there. Comes up on the side of Sasimoto. Goes for a CR1. And that is going to be Sasimoto taking the first bit of damage. IGN is one shot. Sasso has a lot of health bar to go through as we see that tally swap. The jump R1's coming through here. Tries to space out again, but unfortunately IGN is just able to get away from it. Goes for a jump over the top there. Another jump over the top. As we are going to see that nice little bit of a punish. Oh me oh my! This is evened out substantially. And that's going to be a roll catch. 37 HP. Wrong bolus. Tries to go for that CR1 there. This is not out of it yet. Into the funny daggers. Not able to get those hits in. We see the staggers. And the CR1 to finish it out. Sasimoto takes the first stock. Alright, cool beans. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we have both players in their respective corners. Let's get this show on the road. The bolt is out. Sasso 1. IGN not. Good jump over the top there. Comes out now from the side of Sasso to the moto. As we are going to see now the strafes coming out from Sasso here. But IGN is not one to give up. But that bleed bar is going to be looking pretty spooky right about now as jump R1 comes over the top into a whiff punish. Into that bleed. Tries to go for that off axe there to get the interrupt, but on Fork, Bestie is not going to be so. As IGN now is quite far behind as the CR1 comes through at the end of that. Jump over the top there once more. Jump over the top. As we see the off axe going ham. The standing R1's come out now. Into IGN stuck in the corner. Not a place you want to be. But tracking Memento comes out as a jump over the top. Gives Sasimoto the stock. 2-0. GG's. Alright. IGN swapping over to the Sham Shield. Probably not a bad idea. Alright, folks. Let's crack on. As 2-0 in the favor of Sasso to Damoto. Match point for Sasso. IGN could get this reverse sweep. So jump R1 comes out over the top there. Good rollout comes out now on the side of Sasso. Jump over the top there once more. Uh-oh. Standing R1's coming out there from the side of IGN, who has to be careful here as that brass shield, while good, is still going to have some very high bleed build up as a jump over the top there. And the block cancels coming through there. Oh no, the JL1! Sasso's taking a little bit of damage here. Into a whiff punish. Into... Oh my god, the JL1 comes through there from the side of Sasso. Keeping up that pressure. The bleed bar must be pretty full! As I say at the caster's curse. Again, the win condition here for Sasso is not just to necessarily... Oh, as a perfect block comes through. Into another bleed proc. Sasso's going to be whiff punished there. If he can force that bleed. The Whitnick tally going ham. We're seeing IGN here trying to make some space. That bleed bar is going to be very, very full. Look at that, looking for that space to try and get the bolus. Into the punish. Into a CR1 there just to try and get that hit. IGN is very, very low. Jump over the top there once more. Into a punish. Into the Godskin Swaddling Cloth going absolutely ham. Jump over the top there comes out. Oh me oh my! The little Moogs is going to be punished into a spinning slash. Sasimoto getting greedy here. Back schwang is not going to work as we see that swap over onto the dagger. The projectiles are out. Getting that extra little bit of build up. Oh, and he's out of FP. This is the opportunity now to flask. 23 HP! And that is going to be Sasimoto taking the W. Yep. IGN told him to. Nice. And that is the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Sasso to the Moto. Taking a look at the builds here. So only Anchor can beat Sasso. Only Hyper Armor that shuts down his ability to aggress. Oh, GG's everyone. GG's. Nice fun little bracket. A nice short one. We might try 7 people next week. Just to see how it pans out. Yeah, as you can see the builds. Gee, let me just calculate the points real quick and see how we're fixed. But it does look as though it's going to be... Where are we? 3-0 sweep there for Sasso to the Moto. Let me just have a quick look here and see what it is. My boiveries were shaking, Enda. I'm so glad to hear that. Alright, and it does look as though Sasimoto with 15 points, IGN with 12, Mburn with 9, And Etmois with 7. A2 with 4 points. And Fritz with 3. Can I ban Suwu? Nope. She has a sword for a reason. So the other mods can't ban her. Oh, you weren't here for that meme. Never mind. So for context, before I finish up, we had Scorched Knight, Luber, Suwu, and myself get deranged on a stream at I'm your matriarch. Alright, folks. Well, it's been a fun little bracket. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I look like garbage. I need to eat a proper meal. But yeah, thank you all so much. I'll see you tomorrow for the beginner's bracket. Let me actually grab this out. Let me just grab this. Or the beginner's intermediate bracket tomorrow. Garbage. There we go. There you go. That'll be on tomorrow. Same start time. Hopefully on fucking time. Assuming I sleep when I get home. Which I should do considering I'm fucking exhausted. Alright. So it's going to be Fritz, Just Wraith, Dip, IGN, Blue Noctara, Shitter of the Third Tree, Embern, and Sasso to the Moto. I wonder who's going to do well on that one. Now, moving on. We do have another tournament coming on this Friday, which there are still spaces available for. Of course. This one is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. The NA Chain Tourney. 16-player single elimination. 100 buckaroos. For who will be able to stay upright on this clusterfuck of a tourney. Alright, folks. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. The usual time. And, yeah, we're going to raid out. Alright. Let's talk to you all another time, folks. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.